First time I had this, I wasn't actually quite sure what it was. Somebody had to tell me that it was aubergine, or something called eggplant. And other people call it breadfruit, which kind of makes more sense. So that goes in there like that. And then you got the chilies. What I found the first time I had it, I couldn't believe it was so spicy. But like a lot of things when you're eating chilies, it really, after it's numbed your mouth and all those endorphins come out, you want to go back for more. It's lovely. I'm not going to take all the skin off the chilies, just the very sort of, where it's thick, papery skin. You don't want that. Or we don't want that as Westerners. In China, people will just leave a lot of things in whole in some cases because they'll just eat around stuff. When they cook it, it's very much like leaving the flavour, leaving the goodness. That skin's actually okay, I'll just tear it out a bit. Not all needs to be peeled. Of course you can take the seeds out if you want. And when you get it more like a Chinese person or more like a Shaoyang person is there's bits there you can't chew, you just leave it. Give it a chew, and people may discreetly or not discreetly spit out the bits that they know they can't digest. And why not? Get a good bit of skin off there, and get some of this old charred skin off. A little bit of that pulp. I don't mind the seeds. And then we go in with the garlic. That's raw, it's just sliced. That goes in like that. As for my pestle and mortar, it's too small for this. Improvising with a bowl. And get a little rolling pin. And just smash it up. Make sure you smash through that garlic. Now the aubergine, so will help the raw garlic a little bit. You could box it in a food processor if you wanted to. But try it like this just once. Try it the proper way. There's a lot of good Chinese food out there that people have never really heard of. Because it's not restaurant type food. It's stuff that everyday people eat. It's the same dishes. Some soup, noodles on the go, and some rice. Bit of texture in it. So, what you do after is this is the seasoning, and that is soy sauce, black vinegar, bit of salt, and I've put a splash of sesame oil in that. If you can't get black vinegar, which is kind of a sweetish vinegar that adds really a nice bit of depth. If you don't have that, get some balsamic vinegar. Basically, proportion of 2 to 3. So you put 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar in, put in 1 spoon of soy sauce. And then another spoon of soy sauce, because that's what you put it with white vinegar. Pinch of salt, you can put a pinch of sugar in if you want. That is down to taste. And in this case, I put a little bit of sesame oil to add a bit of nuttiness. But you got to taste it and see. I actually think that needs a little bit more salt. So it's got the depth from the soy sauce and the vinegar. That's that. Just a touch of a spoon of salt in there. So it's a very simple dish. Give that a stir. Pour that in there. Give it a mix. In this case, I'm using a chopstick cuts. That's kind of what you do. Probably a bit too much of that seasoning I put in there. You might like it a little less wet than that, but there you are. Now, what you do after this, because this garlic is still quite raw, and I have a little bit of oil warming up. Now, this isn't like these videos where you see people sizzling with oil. What it is, it's warm to hot oil, which will just help this cook. It'll just cook off the raw garlic a little bit. So I'm going to put a chopstick in there. It's just about right. You see some bubbles coming off the chopstick, but it's not going crazy. Warm enough. And what you do, you put some of that on here. Probably made a little bit too much oil here. Like I made put a little bit too much sauce in. So I'm just going to put a couple of spoons on there. That's just rapeseed oil. Nothing in it, not flavoured. Just helps it hang together a little bit more. Maybe one more spoon of that in. Remember, this is a side dish. It's okay to have a bit of oil, especially when you're eating a load of veg with it. You don't have to be scared of oil, you just need to be scared of everything being deep fried or covered in the stuff. What you can do with it, there's a little garnish. Take a spring onion, what I call a spring onion. Some people call them scallions. In China they call them green onions. One tip is give it just a bit of a bash down, because basically it stops the onion rolling away because it's round. I always find they can roll away from you like little wheels. And there we are. That onion on there as a garnish, and let it in there with that warm stuff. And again, this is what people eat day to day. This is just a normal nice dish that adds up, well, just everything to everything you eat. Have a bit of that, a spoon of that with your other Chinese dishes. And it lifts everything. There are not many ingredients in this, but it goes a long way, and it's beautiful. And if you want to know what this is, what people eat in Shaoyang, parts of the Hunan province, have a try. And I'll show you some more dishes where you can actually build up a whole meal from it. Until next time.